Hello, hello out there, everyone. How's it going? Want to welcome you to tonight's show on tonight. Glad to be going live on this Monday night, and we have a great show in store for you on tonight. And want to say, I hope you have had a wonderful day on today, and I hope that this week has been good for you. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving as well. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. We had a great Thanksgiving. I probably ate too much, but that's a whole nother story. But want to say we got a great show lined up for you guys on tonight. If you are watching this show on tonight, I want you to go ahead and like this video. Also, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Before I jump into any other further things here, I want to make sure I'm being heard. I want to make sure you can hear me. I see we got some folks already in the building. I see some friends. I see moms in the building too, of I guess. We'll get to those in just a minute. But yes, so we have a good show on for you guys on tonight. And I'm looking forward to speaking with our guest here tonight. And I'm sure she's going to share some valuable information with us on tonight. And so let's go ahead and get ready to jump into this. So, of course, tonight, I want to say that, from time to time, I like to promote and showcase businesses and promote other businesses. One of the things I like to do, right? Just shine a little light for others because it's a win-win. And of course, my guest tonight, she's a young lady, but she's very talented. And she started shooting photography at age 16. Of course, I'm not going to tell all her story, but I'm just going to give you just a little info. Started shooting photography at 16. And from just shooting photography with family and friends, of course, it kind of went from family and friends to church. And but you know what? She had a business, started a business with it. So I'm going to let her tell you about it. But the name of it is MIT, and that stands for Moments in Time Photography. Ain't that a unique name? I think that's a unique name. We got to find out how she came up with that. But of course, her name is Dina Moore, sometimes also known as D. But she has a fantastic story, and I want to get ready to bring on Miss D, and we'll just say hello to her. So, without further ado, let's bring on Miss D. Miss Dina,
Hi.
how are you this evening?
I am well. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. Doing
Good.
even more, much better that you made it, and we're able to connect, and we're able to be here on this live together. So, yes. So, before we get started, I want to say hello to some people in the building that are here on tonight.
Okay.
Yep. So let's see who we got. We got my friend, Miss Florence. How you doing there, Miss Florence? Hope you're doing well. I had a chance to be on her show probably a couple of months ago, I want to say. But
Oh,
she has a wonderful show, Miss Florence does. And she talks about being productive and productivity. She has a lot of great insight. Appreciate you being here, Miss Florence. Let's see who else we got. We got Mom in the building, Fanny Moore.
hey, Mama.
You know Mama gonna show up now.
Oh, yes, she
If
will.
if nobody else gonna show up, Mama's gonna show up.
Yes,
So we
she will.
appreciate you being here, Miss Fanny. Yes, Miss Florence. Yes, I got I finally jumped on the Ecamm. I had to. I had to. Still learning. Still learning. And of course we got Lavette Candle here. My wife. Hey. Hey there.
Hey,
We was talking about you behind the scenes.
we was.
We talking about you behind the scenes. All right. Appreciate you letting me know that you can hear me. Yes, you can hear me. And hello to Joanne King. Appreciate you being here as well. Joanne King. You know Joanne King?
Yes, that is my aunt.
Okay. Auntie's in
Yes.
the house. Come on, aunts. We got aunts, moms. Wives, we got them all here in the building tonight.
You.
All from Miss Dina and MIT Photography. Okay, so Miss Dina,
Yeah.
we need to know. So how did you get started in photography? Because I know, like I said, your bio talks about you being 16. And so how did photography? How did it become like, I guess, your passion?
It started in church with my uncle, Pastor Howard Dern. He's no longer here. It started in there. I took pictures, of course, everybody worshiping, and that's how I kind of, you know, love the moments of everybody's just praising the Lord and everything. And then I had went to, of course, middle school, and I had found the love of just taking pictures of just moments, everybody having a great time. So that's how I found my passion. So yeah, that's just a little small snippet, but that's how I got started.
Got started in the church. You know what? It's a lot of us that
Yeah.
the church just like adopt us, and they just say, "Yeah, come on." And we gotta thank the church, because the church a lot of times, sometimes even starting out, sometimes I'm not talking about you, so I'm saying for me, right? Because I
Yeah.
know I started out trying to play the drums. It didn't work
You.
out too good at the start, but the church allows us to practice and work on ourselves as we develop.
Mhm.
So we appreciate your church
Yeah.
for doing that. So it started at the church,
Hmm.
and you said at your, I know you said he's your uncle, right, Pastor Durham. Of course, I know Pastor Durham. He was
Yes.
good friends with my dad.
Yes.
So that's where it started, at the church. And so
Mm.
you taking pictures at the church. So what are the people saying? And wait, let me ask you this. Let me back up. So
Yeah.
you are taking pictures, because I know photography has changed, right? So we using our phones. So
Yeah.
what were you using at the time when you started taking these pictures?
I had a Nikon. That was my first camera. My grandmother and my mom, they actually got that for me, and that's how I was able to take pictures of everything. So I had a Nikon, but she passed away. But yeah, I had a Nikon.
So it started with a Nikon. Okay, taking
Hmm.
pictures with a Nikon. And what are the people saying as you like take these pictures at the church? Are they like, man, Dina, you really taking some amazing pictures? What are they saying?
They were just like, "Oh my god," just "Oh my god, that's a good. I like that. Can I have that?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, like okay." It wasn't no at that time. It wasn't no big deal. But we had used. I remember we were doing services. Sometimes we'll have guest churches, and we'll use photos for that. And so everybody was just. Well, my mom was kind of the main person, the go-to person. Such and such want this, and sister want this. And I was like, okay, so that's how that got
Okay,
started with everything. Yeah.
okay. So mom kind of encouraged you, and you just kept taking photos. Okay, so you taking pictures at church, and of
Hmm.
course after that, I think you said that you even started. I don't know. Later, you kind of transitioned to actually following actual professional photographers. Is this before, or is this after church, or how did that progress?
Um, After a while, I think I was starting taking pictures of family and friends, and then it started with just mentoring with different photographers. Anthony Johnson was one of them.
Oh
He
yes,
killed. Yes.
I know Mr. Anthony Johnson.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
He definitely helped me with he had a wedding, and I attended to that one, kind of helping him with poses and stuff like that. And then it kind of grew. Sometimes I'll have like different friends like, hey, can you model for me, or um, my mom or my aunt or my sisters, just kind of playing around, just seeing what style do I like. Am I more like I'm more of like a I love a black and white photo. That is my
Mm-hmm.
favorite. So that's how I start, just doing stuff and just trying different things.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So just trying different things, and trying it with family, of course, and friends. Family is a good to test on too. I can say that
Yeah,
myself.
until
Family is
they
good.
want all the photos.
Yeah, and then once you get good, yeah, they really want you to show up and come through for them. So, but
Yep, they do.
yes, but that's I mean, but that's not a bad thing because it allows you to practice and perfect your craft. So
Yes,
it's
most
a
definitely.
good thing. All right, so let's see. We got some more people here that's kind of showed up. Maybe some more family that has showed up. Let's see. Let me just jump on some of these comments, and I want to say this too that as we are in this conversation, if y'all have a question for Dina, or if you something strikes your mind, or you have a comment or something, of course you can leave that in the chat. But if you have a question for her, put that in the comments and put a Q in front of that. Right? Put a Q, and then that way we'll know it's a question, and then we can ask Miss Dina since she's the professional, the expert. She can answer that question for us. So let's see here. All right, we got some that's saying, "Come on through, family." That's what Miss Florence say. Come on through.
That's right.
Let's see. Levette, my wife, she says, "Come on through."
Yes.
That's right, Miss Florence. That's right. Hit the like button. Those of you watching, make sure you hit the like button on the video so that others can see this conversation that's out there. Appreciate you reminding them of that, Miss Florence. All right. And Joanne, Auntie says she was amazing. She said you amazing.
Thank you.
Must be true. It's got to be true. You got all these good comments coming through. I'm not sure who this is. Let's see. Sam, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Sam maybe 2x391. Appreciate you being here. Got some more people saying Nina Poo. I'm assuming that's you.
Yeah.
They throwing out. They dropping nicknames out here.
Oh
It looks
yes.
like we got another aunt. This is Aunt Betty.
Oh my God. Yes.
Well, family, I'll tell you what. Family is
It
coming through tonight.
is. They are.
Family is coming through tonight. We appreciate y'all being here, helping them because whether whether y'all realize it or not, it's not easy being live. And I was telling Miss Dina the other day when we first connected. A lot of people don't think it, but I'm nervous. I get nervous too. But of course, for her, she's nervous too. But with y'all showing up, this helps make this conversation even that much greater. So I'm certain she appreciates you all showing up to support her, and we appreciate you all being here as well because it all makes for a great time and a great conversation. Okay, so now I want to know how you transition from doing family because I guess you really liking this. So now you are ready to start it as a business. How did this come about? Like, what was it that I don't know the spark that said, you know what, I want to turn this into a business? What was it?
Mm. It was. It was me and my mom mostly. My aunt Christy, she was part of it as well, and we all was like, you know what, you should do this as a business. I was like, I don't know, because people people some people don't like certain styles and everything, and then it kind of transitioned just doing you know maternity photos, and a friend is having a child, they want to do family photos, nothing serious, but just taking pictures, because some families they don't have pictures, like they're only on their phones. So that's how the transition came. And my original name was TM Photography, but at first I was like, yeah, we need to change this because this is not it right now. So that's how that transition came, and I just had um, different family members, or a family member that had a friend and want to take pictures, and that's how it grew. And ever since then, I've just been doing it ever since.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
And so it was TM, and now it's MIT, which is Moments in Time.
Yes.
And you're doing it now professionally. I mean, it's like I said, it's a real business, and
Yeah.
you're taking amazing photos. I've seen some of your work, of course, and I know I have your website up. We can share that in just a moment. Just see some of the photos that you have taken, but
Hmm.
how you just started out from just taking it to church, and now you're actually doing it as a business, which is amazing. So That is wonderful. Okay, I think we have some questions for you, Miss Dina. I saw some questions come into the conversation, so let's get to it.
Okay.
Let me see. Janice Smith, I don't think this is a question, but it's just a comment or a compliment, I would say. She says Deanna actually knows how to capture moments. She's truly gifted.
Thank you. Oh,
The
here.
people, the people are just showing up big. All right,
Yes.
mom asked the question. What brings you true joy? What brings you
She,
true joy? Man, that was one of my questions. She must have been she been in all my notes. What brings you true joy of taking these moments in time? Mm.
oh, I would say just seeing that person reaction when they see their photos, that brings joy to me, honestly. Just how they just absolutely love it, like, oh my god, that brings me joy, just to capture that moment for them, and
Mm-hmm.
that what brings joy for me, to be honest, is
So
to make them smile.
okay, like to see their faces and to see people's reaction
Hmm.
of seeing their photos. I guess for the first time because you know photographs. Of course, those are keepsakes, and of course
Yeah.
if you if we mess it up, it's like
Yeah.
it's a problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem. So
Definitely.
you are actually as your business name, you are capturing moments in time that people. I mean, if you don't capture it right, people never get that back, right? Or it's possible they can't never get that moment back. So you're
Yeah.
doing
Mhm.
a great work. So you're actually capturing some great moments in
Thank
time there. So let me ask you this:
you. Mhm.
in with that thought in mind, like, do you get nervous on shoots?
Oh my god, yes, all the time. I don't know why, because you meet different people, and it's almost like strangers. Like, oh god, I'm just meeting a stranger. I don't know who they are, but
Mm-hmm.
like when you talk to them and everything, you kind of get comfortable, of course. But I get nervous every time. I don't know why. I get nervous. Yes, to answer your question, yes, I do.
Okay. What would you say? Like, how do you overcome nervousness? Because I know some people have different things, a way they remedy that. But of course, like I said, I get nervous too. But what would you suggest to people? Maybe there's photographers out there. You know, what do you suggest? Like, how do you overcome that nervousness? Or what's your, what do you do to process it and to just finally get over
Well, for me, I have a sense of humor, so I try
it?
I try to make people laugh at least, just so they can calm down, just relax a little bit. Because sometimes it's okay to be professional, but not 24/7 when you meet new people, of course. And you want them to be comfortable. Just talk to them as if they're like your friend or your cousin, or at least, so that way they can just be like, okay, I like this person.
Mm-hmm.
You don't be always uptight, basically.
Yeah. So you just kind of laugh or try to make jokes about it and just to kind of get you through that nervousness. Okay.
Yeah, always,
All
yes.
right. Wonderful. That's awesome. Okay. Looks like we got some questions here in the chat from Ms. Zena. All right. Mom said, oh no, I already did that one. Hang on. That's not the one. Here we go. Christy Gosa says, where do you see your business in 2 years? That is an excellent question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they coming with the seriousness
Yeah.
on tonight.
In 2 years, I'm planning to actually start a class
Ooh.
for photographers, for young photographers. Kind of mentoring different things, and just kind of show them, what software to use, what kind of camera you should use. If you're not sure about certain things, what kind of questions you should ask. When you have clients, that's what I see myself doing in 2 years, and hopefully I have a studio. Hopefully, if the Lord
Mm-hmm.
says so. But
Yes.
that is my goal in 2 years, is to teach other people.
Awesome. Yes, I think that is an excellent a goal to achieve because what better thing to do than to pass off some of your gifts and your traits to others because you
Yeah.
got to know somebody's coming up behind you and they want to know, hey, Miss Dina, how do you take such amazing pictures? So I think that's
Yes.
something we should do too. To just try to pass on some of those gifts, or try to help somebody else. So I think that is an excellent idea, and I think that's something that's needed too. Because, I mean, even
Mm-hmm.
for myself, that was something that came to my mind when I was thinking about it. I was like, man, a lot of people don't know like all the functions in a camera. It's like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
what do I do with this, right? So,
Yeah.
it is
Mhm.
much needed
Yeah.
to answer those questions. All right, let's
Yes.
get to some more of these questions in here. Let's see. We got that one. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, somebody says, oh, that's Joanne. That's Auntie. She says, family is everything. You got that right. Family is
Yep.
everything. People,
It is.
family
It's
showed up tonight. Oh, okay. She's saying I make it look flawless. You know what? Hey, I guess I'm selling it really good. Okay, let me see. Chris Gosa says, how did you come up with the name of your business? I think you talked about TM.
yes. It started
So
with
why did
TM.
you why did you change it to it was TM? You didn't kind of like that. So why did you change it to Moments in Time?
I want to have a foundation of something. Um, TM was standing for my middle name and my last name. Although it's me, but I wanted something that is meaningful to my business and reflects me, of course. So that's why I chose Moments in Time.
Mm-hmm. I like that. It
Yes.
resonates too. It's got a nice name to it. I think when people hear that Moments in Time, it's like, okay,
Yeah.
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 It just tweaks your curiosity.
Yeah.
All right. Oh man, Mr. Just Teaches here. Appreciate you being here, sir. He says, if price was no object, what camera would you own? Ooh, I love that question. It's a lot of them out there, but what would you own?
Yeah, it is.
Help us out. Help us. Help us.
If God, this is hard. I love my Canon. I love my Canon. Canon is my baby. But if I had a choice,
But uh-huh.
I would get Sony. I would
Mm.
get Sony. I heard there were really really good cameras, and I had
Yes.
did some did a wedding on one of those, and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. It's really really good. So I
Yes.
would say that,
No, I don't think you can go wrong with that Sony. Those cannons are nice, but I don't know. Everybody. Well, not I won't say everybody, but there's a lot of people a lot of creators, even Mr. Justice. I think he has a Sony, but a lot of the videos that I watch and live streamers, a lot of them are using Sonys, and it's like,
yeah.
man, this video looks amazing.
Yeah,
So
it is. It is amazing. I was like, "What? That's a Sony?" So, it is. Yeah, yeah. I work with all cameras, but I would say Sony is like the best one to be honest right now.
yeah, no, Sony is good. I mean, it's like you said, it's a lot of great cameras. Canon makes great cameras. Also, too, the lenses. I want to say I've heard Sigma. I don't know if you heard of Sigma lenses. I've heard the Sigma lenses are pretty
Mm-hmm.
amazing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the Sony's, man, a lot of people I talk to, they say, yeah, check out the Sony's. It's like, okay,
Oh yeah,
in
yeah,
due time, in due time, in due time. Right now, price is an object. So
yeah. Right.
price is an object right now, but in due time, it's coming.
Yeah,
It's coming. That's a great question, though. All right, let's look
that
at some more
was.
of these comments. She says, you ease the mood.
I try.
Let me see if we got any more questions in here before we move on to something. Let's see. Okay, man, a lot of these questions that's coming up is questions that I was gonna ask. It's like, okay, wow.
They beat you to the
Yeah,
punch.
they beat me to the punch.
Oh man.
All right. I do have a question before I get to some of these other questions
Hmm.
that I see here in the chat. I'm starting. Okay, I've learned a lot of people may not know it, but I used to video weddings. Okay, I used to do video for weddings, but I learned that there are some. I'm not talking about them, but there are some customers you just can't make happy, regardless to what you do. Right? You can't.
Hmm. Hmm.
So how do you, Dina? How do you deal with irate customers? How do you give us some advice on how we can handle maybe somebody that's upset, and you took pictures, and you looking at the pictures, and they are gorgeous, right? But this customer is like, I don't like them. How do we deal with that?
Well, I I had a few. You know, some of them are nitpicks. Some of them they want a certain way, and I try to accommodate as much as I can. So I would just try to, what can I do to, what is something that you would like? I'll try to put it back on them, just kind of see what style that they want. Because sometimes my style may not be what they like. So I will always, well, what do you like? What's something that you want to try or what to do? And they'll be like, "Oh well, I want to look like this." And I'm like, "Okay, well, let's go ahead and try it and see." And just kind of work with them, and kind of adjust, just to adjust as much as you can. But sometimes, people are not, don't like it, and that's okay. But just
Right.
kind of move forward and just kind of, ease it, ease everything down.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So you just do all you can to, try to satisfy the
Yeah.
customer, because at the end of the day, they are the customer. But I like to ask that question because I know we deal with that, and it's just one of those things. But I like to hear other people's advice on that because I know it can help somebody else.
Yeah. I hope.
Yes, we hope. Okay, let me jump on some more of these questions here.
Okay.
Let's see. What is Terry Jones says? What is your biggest moment you capture?
What? Okay. Um, I would say weddings. Weddings
Mm-hmm.
been those are very good moments because some of the brides or the groom they could be dancing on the floor. They could be dancing, and it could be one like elderly couple that's just dancing. That they don't see that until until I capture that. So I would say weddings are like the most like, oh my god, because you get so many things, see so much stuff and family and friends. So I would say that would be most of it, the wedding.
The wedding. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. The wedding. Okay. Yeah. Weddings are. I mean, those are big things. So
They are
and
very, uh,
and weddings will that if you want to get your nerves worked, work a wedding because it's so much pressure. Just trying to get it all in. Just trying to get it
yeah,
all in.
it's, yeah, it's a lot.
Okay. Miss Florence says, "What is your dream lens? Not in your kit yet." Hey, maybe some of these people gonna help sponsor you. I don't know, but
No,
do you have a
I
dream lens?
I do not. I honestly don't have like, oh, I love this link. I don't have one. To be honest, I don't mind trying different lens, but to be honest, I have no idea. I have
You
not
have no idea.
explored that.
Okay, you haven't explored lens. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, once you get to Sony, hey, you're gonna be
Yeah,
halfway there.
that's gonna be a oof.
You'll be halfway there. All right. Terry Jones says, "Do you have any Christmas specials? Do you have any Christmas specials?" I think that's for your
Yeah,
photography.
I actually do. It's $50 for Christmas specials. I will be in different locations. I know Dallas, Garland, and Arlington. So those are my three locations that I will be doing in a couple of weeks. So, but
Really?
yes,
Okay. All right. We're gonna have to make sure we throw out your information as well, so that the people can show up. All right.
yes,
Let's see, Miss Florence. Oh, she's talking about the customer. She says sometimes you gotta fire a customer at the end, doing it with grace and love.
yeah, you got to because
Hmm.
you think that we supposed to fly, and I don't have no wings to do that. So I'd be like, no, can't do that. I'm so sorry. So yeah, sometimes you got to.
That's true. Sometimes you got to. Yeah. Sometimes you got to part ways with them if you can't satisfy them. At the
Yeah,
end of the day, you do what you can, and if that
yeah,
doesn't work, then hey, may the Lord watch between me and thee. That's how we'll do it. All right,
yep.
let's see. Mm, She says, "Real Cam Diller, let eat." I don't know if that's code words or what. I guess maybe you you know what she's talking about.
Oh man, that's funny.
All right, all right. Now let me get to another question here. So,
Okay.
hang on. Okay, so um if you had to if you had to do a wedding shoot, but you get to the wedding and you realize I forgot my camera. What do you do?
I forgot my camera.
Yeah, you realize your camera ain't packed. What do you do?
Okay, okay. If I did not have my camera, I have a couple people that I can go to that can go get
Mm,
it. um, I don't want to use my phone, but I would definitely call somebody to please. Or if I have, depending on if there is a crew member or something, I will get somebody to go get my camera. But that's kind of scary because that's like
that is kind of scary.
that is
Yeah.
scary. But I will get like my mama to go get my camera. So she would not be. She'll be kind of fussy, but she'll go
She gonna
get
be fussy.
it.
Oh yeah, she gonna be mad, but she'll probably help you out. She'll probably help you
Yeah,
out.
she would. I hope.
Okay. Yeah, she'll probably help you out. All right. So what would you suggest for like up and coming photographers? Like how can they get started in photography? You know, what would you suggest they do?
Mm. Um. Well, that's a good question. I would tell them to follow. Um, YouTube is a really good help
Hmm.
in a lot of things. Um, some people will like to go to school. It's okay to go, but I just don't, everybody is different. So sometimes they need that one on one. And it's good to have some type of photographer that's been there, been doing it for years, to kind of show them, what setting to use, what kind of camera, what kind of software, um, just how to do different things. But I will always kind of ask, people that are willing to help and not always, shun you away, but I will always kind of find someone that's been doing it for a long time. And YouTube is
YouTube.
a really good
Oh
help.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it would definitely help. I've tried it looked at it several times, but YouTube is a really good teaching tool.
No, yeah, I totally agree. YouTube. I mean, I've learned so much just watching YouTube. But yes, I totally
Yeah.
agree.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that there are some, who knows, like you said, you're gonna have a class or you planning to do a class, but
Mm-hmm.
they may want to know how can I get started? Where do I start? So that's why I want to ask you that question. Okay, so I want to now. Oh wait, let me get to this comment. Somebody is giving you a great compliment. Amor Renee says, "I am so proud of the young lady you are becoming. God bless you on your journey. Your grandmother would be so proud."
She would be. Oh, that made me almost cry. Stop. Oh my God.
Y'all can't make
Yes.
her cry on the live stream
No,
now.
oh my God.
Don't
Yes.
make her cry on the live stream. But
Mhm.
I certainly understand. Obviously, you're making an impact on family and friends. But you do great work. And actually, let's get ready to share some of the photos. Let me see if we can share some of
Oh
that.
God.
This is just on your website. Let me see. All right, yeah, here we go.
Oh yes, their couples was so fun. They had a bounce house, y'all.
Is that a bounce house?
Yes, they had a bounce house, and they were like, "I want to do this." I was like, "Oh, never seen any couple do this. Is my first like seeing a couple doing this." So it was really fun. It was really nice.
Hmm. That's a bounce
Yeah.
house. I don't know. When I first looked at that, I was thinking they were in snow for some reason. I didn't even. I mean, now that I look at it, now I can see that it's the bounce house, but I guess I just really didn't look
Yes,
at it.
it's a bounce house.
But
Yes, and
that is a great shot that
thank you.
you obviously took, and that's the moments that you captured
Yeah,
right there
yeah.
of the people. All right, let's see what else we got here.
Oh, this is my favorite.
Is this okay? This looks like the black and white that you talked about,
Yes, I love your black and white photo. Yeah,
and that looks like
yeah.
a ring between the shoes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's the real wedding. Is that the real wedding band? The real wedding ring?
Yes, the real
Okay.
thing.
So what? Okay, so let me ask you this: what gave you that idea to do that? Is it just
I,
is it just like now that you're taking pictures, ideas just kind of jump off in off the
yeah,
page or in your mind now that you can just kind of see things? Or how does that work? Like for you, what is gonna make that great shot? Maybe you can explain that.
so I'll like for weddings, I will tell my brides to get I want to do detail shots. This is a detail shot. This is their shoes, this is rings, this is perfume, this is flowers, and this also for grooms too. But sometimes they'll just give it to me and I'll just kind of figure out what to do. And I said, let me try this. Let me just see, because this is kind of, you know, cute. And I remember I had one of my second photographer, her name is Priceless.
Mm,
um, she helped me, she was like, what about this? Let's do this. And I was like, I don't like that. We had one heel on top of, the shoe, and I
mm-hmm.
just didn't like it. And so um I said, "Does she have a ring?" And so she went into her, she asked her, and she brought the ring out. And I said, let's do this. And that, I said, oh, this is it. I love it. And ever since then, took that picture, and I just absolutely love it. I,
It's a great shot. I'm trying to figure out how you got that ring to balance like that, but I
I,
guess the two
I don't even
shoes.
know. I don't even know.
Yeah, that's a great shot. It really is.
Thank you.
All right, let's look at another one.
Oh, yes.
This is a great shot.
Yes, it is. Did you know what they were? This was at their home. I forgot what they call it. It's like a clubhouse, I would say. In the
Okay.
apartments, and they were like, "Let's take pictures here and everything." I said, "Okay," and just took that nice photo, with the natural lighting and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and boom, his. They was a nice couple. I like them.
Mm-hmm. It's a good shot. Another good shot. Good work.
Thank you.
Let's see. I think there's one more. This looks like a close up.
Yes, the little bouquets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Close
that
up
was
with the
so
bouquet.
pretty. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Great
Sometimes I can't
shots.
believe it's me. I did that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like,
Yeah. You did that.
yeah, I'll be kind of, I'm like, oh my God. It's like,
You
yes.
did that. You did
Oh
that.
my,
Man. Yeah. I mean, the talent. I mean, speaks for itself. You know, talent speaks for
yes.
itself. So you're obviously
Mhm.
doing some great work. And I
Thank
guess
you.
again with the shots that you're taking now as you are doing more photos, do you kind of like you can like when you show up at a set, is it like you just your mind just starts to go and you see, okay, I think a shot of here would be good, a shot of here would be good. Do you already have it in your mind, or how does that work? How does that process work for you? Do you got to see the set, or take us through that? How does that work for you?
For a
Yeah,
wedding, or
for a wedding. Yes, for a wedding.
okay. Sometimes I'll go to the venue and kind of scope out,
Mm.
kind of look at, different spots and everything, what looks good, what don't look good. Is her heel gonna get stuck in the mud? We don't want that. But I normally look around and everything, even if it's not a wedding. Sometimes I drive around a lot and just kind of look at different areas, um, and different parks. You know, it's so many parks out here, but it's a lot of spots that you can capture. Like everything is art. To be honest, that's just me. You just gotta just think what would work.
Hmm.
you know Everything you can do anything outside, honestly, but I normally
Yes.
look kind of look what spots are good and what spots are not good, so yeah.
Okay, so you do some homework where you maybe go scope out the venue or you'll
Hmm.
check out the scenery beforehand, which is that's a good tip. Maybe for
Yeah.
some up and coming photographers, you want to check out the scenery and just get an idea of what you're going to be working with. So okay, that is great advice, and those were amazing shots that you take. Let me ask you. So you do weddings. What other type of photography do you do?
I do family, I do portrait, I do landscape, I do um what else do I do? I do a lot. Food. I haven't did food photography, but sometimes I'll kind of use that advantage if I'm going to a wedding, take foods like
Hmm.
that. Um, let's see. Abstract art. I love abstract art. Buildings, all of that. It's amazing. Cars, especially cars, vintage cars, not the
Vintage
new.
cars.
Yes, we love an old car. The only thing I have not done is pets.
Hmm.
I don't, yeah, I have not done pets. I don't mind. I don't know, but everything else I have done,
Okay.
honestly.
Okay. Multi talented. Okay. She can do it all. She can do it all.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Let me get to some of these comments over here that's
Okay.
coming in. Let's see. Here is some. Let me see. Let me back up. I'm not sure if we got that one. From Auntie. Said you're doing a great job. Continue. Put God first. Love you.
Love you too. Always with God first.
There's Miss Lavette. Latasha.
Yes.
She was talking about the photos that was up. Beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
And of course, mom was too. She likes that all white bounce house. Yeah, I don't think that's why that all white bounce house threw me off. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's a bounce house. That looks
Yeah.
that was, but
It
that
was,
you know what? That's unique. That's different.
yeah.
Okay, I think that's another comment to the photos. It looks like this is a question from mom. What is the one thing that will make you say no to a bride?
Oh.
Bridezilla.
I see that show. Um.
She turned into Bridezilla. What would
Uh.
be that no? You say, you know what? Nah, that's okay. I'm gonna pass.
You know, it's certain things that I just be like, no. Like I always put God first and what I believe in. It's certain things I won't do. Um, I'm not. It's certain things that I'm not gonna do. Like I don't know. It depends on what they ask. I haven't had no outrageous bride where they'll say like, can you get on top of this ladder and take a picture down? um, Nothing that is not going to break a leg, God
Yeah.
forbid, or break an arm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to do that. That's just safety first.
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
I will say safety. Make sure
Okay.
I'm safe.
Yeah. Something that's gonna put you in danger. You're not doing that.
Yeah,
I
because
understand.
that
I understand. That makes sense too.
just SUE is gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Says you're doing great work when you allow your talent to capture unique moments. It is fantastic.
Thank
All
you.
right. Here's a question. Graduations. Do you do graduations?
I do. I really don't get that many. I used to do it. I had worked at Life Touch, and we did a lot of seniors. So I don't do a lot of those, but I wouldn't mind. I don't. I don't mind. I just I don't have a lot of those, but yes, I do graduations.
Okay. You do graduation. Okay, looks like another question. Same one, but they asked. But yes, you were just answering that she does do graduations.
I do.
She does do graduations. So hey, after this, maybe who knows? You're gonna get some clients just knocking on the door. Who knows?
Um,
You may get some clients knocking on the door. All
either
right,
gonna do.
Miss Dina,
Yeah.
do you like surprises?
No.
You don't. Okay,
Mm-mm.
well, hey, that's fine. But I have some surprise questions for you.
Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun.
All
Okay.
right. So first question: if you had to give up one of these, which would you give up? Would you, out of these two, tacos or wings? Which
What was the
one?
first one?
Tacos or wings? Which one of those
Oh,
would you say, I gotta let you go?
I don't know,
I'm going with
man.
this one.
I don't know, cause tacos, I love me a good taco. And then wings, you go with any flavor, but I'm kind of like, uh, if I
I know
had
that's
to
a
leave.
tough one. I said the same thing when I heard the question myself. I'm
Why
like,
would you do that? You could have said salad. I would be like, yeah, salad can go. um,
mm,
I would say tacos would go.
tacos. Wow.
I
Tacos go
know,
hard too.
I know. But I need chicken. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna go
Chicken,
with
man, you
chicken.
can. Chicken is, it is, it's supreme. You can do anything with chicken. I mean, chicken tacos.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna let taco
I know
go.
that's a tough one. I know that's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I
That's
get it.
cold.
That's
That's
a hard one.
cold.
I may, for myself, I may just have to walk away. Just say, you know what? I don't even want to answer. I'm just gonna walk away. I don't want to answer that. Looks like mom says tacos. They going. They
Ugh,
gone.
she would get tacos.
Say they gone. All right. Next surprise question. If you could take photos, or if you could, this is the ultimate shoot. What would be your ultimate shoot, ultimate event, ultimate project, whatever it is? What would that be?
I would say portrait slash family. I would do those. Those are fun.
You like that?
Versus, yeah, I do. I'd rather do that because you can be fun. You have, it's fun,
Yeah.
especially just having a great time and do different things and stuff. And plus, they love doing silly faces. So yeah, I would say portrait and family.
Okay. Portrait and family. That's awesome. Hey,
Yes,
nothing. Hey, they already said it already. Nothing beats family. So can't go
that's
wrong with that. You cannot go wrong with that. All right. Last surprise question.
last question.
hmm
Hmm.
Samsung or iPhone? Which one is it? Go ahead and settle this debate for all those listening in the back and
We,
all those who are
oh,
quiet. Just go ahead and settle this for everybody.
I'm gonna go iPhone. I'm so sorry, so
She's
sorry.
going iPhone, everybody.
Yep, camera is the bomb. Samsung good too, but iPhone
Samsung is good. Samsung is good. All
it
right.
is.
There y'all have it. She done settled the debate. iPhone it is. All right. Hey, to each his own. I
Yeah,
respect it. I respect it. iPhone does amazing things. They
it
do. All
does.
right. So let's see. We have I think we got a couple of questions here in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Do you do Christmas card photos? Ooh, that is a good question.
I do not. I do not do
Hmm. Sounds
cards.
like a business opportunity there.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I would not mind doing it. Very crafty.
Very crafty. All right. Maybe you can add that to you.
I will. I
Mm-hmm.
will.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here's a good question. Who would you like to photograph? Hmm.
Anybody. Hmm.
Anybody. Yeah, I guess. Hey, I guess they're saying anybody.
Um, I would say maybe my aunts, um, my great aunts. I will photograph them.
Great aunts. Okay. Hmm.
Yep, I will photograph them.
Photograph them. Do you do it just came to mind as you was answering the question. Do you do like photo retouches? Like maybe somebody has a old photo of maybe like you said, the great aunt. You know, a lot of times the older pictures are, they are some of them are
Yeah.
tearing up. Or do you do anything like that, like restoration type or retouches or anything like that? You do.
Hmm. Hmm.
What?
I did. Yeah, I actually did one for my mom, with her dad, which is my grandpa. I did that for her and my grandmother. So yes, I do.
Okay. Wonderful.
That's
All right.
something that's notable. But yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay. And I think this yes is to the iPhone. I think I could be wrong, but she's an
Yeah.
iPhone. She's an iPhone for sure. So I think that's what
Yes.
that's to.
iPhone all day.
All right. Here's a great statement or a great question. Folks trying to book some photo gigs. Is her booking link in the description? I'm gonna make sure I put that in there. Can they book from your website?
Yes, they can book. Yeah, on my website
From your
or
website?
on.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure I put that in the description of this video, which is on YouTube.
Okay.
But I'll make sure I put it in there. Actually, you know what? I can throw this in the chat right now. Let me see. Give me a
Okay.
second. I'll throw this link in there, but I'm gonna put it in the description of the video as well after this video. And you know what? That was one of my things to do when I got home to put your links in the video description. But of course, time. I'm trying to tell you when you're trying to prepare for a live, whoo,
Yeah, it's a lot. It's like, okay, do I got
it's
this? I got that. Yeah.
it takes some work just trying to get prepared, all that kind of stuff. But I'll make sure
Yeah.
that we get that. But there it is in the chat now. But I'll make sure I put that link as well in the video description, as well as your socials and all that stuff too.
Yes, most
So,
definitely.
but yes, and actually I got a screen for that actually as we almost get ready to a close here. So let's see, we have a few other comments coming through. Oh yeah, she talks. That's a
Get
reminder
on
for me. She telling me to get on it. Yes, yes, ma'am, Miss Florence. I'm gonna get
right.
on that. I'm gonna get on that. And I believe this is to the iPhone. She confirms it. That yes was to the iPhone. The yes was to the iPhone. All right, Miss Dina, this has been a true pleasure to have you on tonight for you to share your talents, your gifts with the people. And
Thank
as
you
we
so.
say on the internet streets, sharing your talents, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people may not know anything about MIT photography, right? So this will be out there for people to see and share. But I think you're doing a great work, of course, and want to encourage you to keep doing what you're doing. I want to say, yeah, we are thankful for your family and friends and everybody who showed up on tonight. Thank you all
Yeah.
for
You're
just watching,
welcome.
tuning in, and chiming in and making this a great conversation to get our nerves in check, right? To help us
Yes.
with this. But also, here is Miss Dina's info. If you want to follow
Yeah.
her, hey, be sure you follow her. Like some of
Please
her
do.
stuff. Even if you don't, even if you're not, doing any type of photography or anything, or I'm saying you don't need any type of photography needs, or you're a graduate or wedding, anything like that. One of the simplest ways you can help support Miss Dina is to follow her, right? Go
Yes.
follow,
Yeah.
like some of her things that she does, and just keep up with her. So that's one of the easiest ways you can support her. But there is her information right there, and like I said, I will be sure to put that information in the description of this video to make sure everyone is able to see that. And so, but hey, Miss Dina, this has been awesome. This has been wonderful. Again, I want to say thank you to all of those who were here tonight. If you haven't liked the video, go ahead and like the video. Appreciate
Yes.
you all
Like.
being here. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, subscribe to the channel as well. And Miss Dina, oh wait, you know what? There was one last question
Yes.
that I had, or that I need to ask before I get to the close, but that is, for you to offer, if you could offer any type of advice uh, to anyone out there, right, that could help maybe impact the world, young people, whoever, what advice would you offer?
Mm. I would say put God first in
Yes.
everything that you do. Put God first, and the Lord will supply.
I love
But I
it.
was yes,
I love that. Yes, put him first because we need him in everything that we do.
yes, we
Wonderful
do.
advice. Appreciate that.
Yes,
Yes. Thank you all so much for being here. Let's see. We still got some comments coming in here. But Miss Dina, see, I told you it wasn't gonna be that bad, Miss Dina. See how we got through this? It's a
because I was
wrap.
like,
Yeah. We almost been here a whole hour.
oh my God.
Yup. Let's see. FYI,
Yes,
at Terry Jones is Dina's dad. All right, Dad, we appreciate you being here.
thank you, Dad. I love you.
Appreciate you being here. Let's see what Miss Florence said. You know how we do. Always be sure our guests can be reached. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. From the show. This
Yes,
this will live on for a long time in the internet streets. It sure will. Yes, I'm gonna make
yes,
sure I put
yes.
that information out there.
Not
Mom says this
internet.
has been fun. Congratulations to my baby. Thank you, Miss Florence. I appreciate you being here. Of course, I had to learn a whole lot from you and others, but I appreciate you being here and supporting. So thank you so much. It says,
Yes,
awesome show, awesome guest. May Almighty God continue to show you favor. Yes, man. We want God to bless her mightily. Keep doing what you're
yes.
doing.
Thank you.
All right. Well, hey, listen. Thank y'all again for being here on tonight. Everybody that showed up. Thank you all. Y'all made this an amazing conversation. Miss Dean, I want to say thank you for sacrificing your time on tonight and just sharing your gifts, your business, and what you do with the world on tonight. We certainly appreciate you as well. All
Thank
right.
you. Appreciate it for having
Yes,
me.
ma'am. Oh, yes. You are most welcome. All right.
Yes.
Well, you hang on, Miss Dina. But thank you all so much for being here. And hey, that's a wrap. But we'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Have a blessed week.